Well, hello everybody. So, what I'm going to be doing today is going to be my first time. I'm going to be making tallow. So, what I'm doing here is removing the fat that I ordered from this local farmer. And sometimes you will get ECC pieces of meat still on the fat, so of course I need to make sure I trim as much of that as possible. And like I said, this is my first time, so I did not realize how much work it actually took to do this. But I did enjoy it actually, and so from what I've seen and a lot of other people doing this, you just basically cut the pieces of fat into chunks and rendering it. And I went ahead and I did the rendering of the fat on the stove top. But as you see, eventually at the end of this, you'll see that I actually you probably won't see because I forgot to record it. I apologize. But anyways, like I said, it's my first time doing this, including a video. This is my first time doing a video. So, but I went ahead and I rendered this beef fat on the stovetop, and as I did that, and it turned out okay. But I eventually learned of another method. It's called the wet method, and I think I'm gonna be doing that from this point forward that way, just because I I feel like it came out much better that way. And I'll explain a little bit as I go, but yeah. Now I'm here. I'm done. I did the whole package. I did these trimmings of the pieces of the meat that I cut off are gonna go to my chickens. Yep, they eat that too and they love it. So, and I'll be putting it on the stove. So here we have the beef fat that I cut up on the stove, ready to render. This is what it looks like after it has rendered and I got all the oil out. This is the oil that we rendered on the stovetop. So this is what I forgot to record, which is the wet method. But all I'm doing is trimming all the impurities that you get from doing it through the wet method and just cleaning it up. And I actually like this better than doing it on the stovetop. But as you will see, I'm just cleaning it up, getting all those impurities off, and I am going to be getting a paper towel here in a minute to dry off any wet water, any water that's still on the tallow, because you want to make sure it's completely dry. But yeah, it does. When I did it on the stove top, it had that beefy smell to it. But doing it the wet method, again, I forgot to record that part, really does a better job.